Hello, my name is Timothy Elliott with the West Virginia Department of Education, Office of Career Tech Education. Today you're going to watch a video going over some of the content skills standards that are in your program of study. These skills are going to carry with you not only throughout this school year, but as you go throughout your future endeavors. So please take the time, watch the video, and I hope it helps you out. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Hugh Roberts. I teach building maintenance and operations at Cabell County Career Technology Center. One of the many things my students have to learn to do is estimating, and a big part of that is estimating concrete. So today I'm doing an introduction on how you estimate concrete. So where is concrete used? Sidewalks and driveways. It may be that you have a concrete sidewalk leading up to your house or a concrete driveway to your garage. It's also used in streets and roadways. The street in front of your home may be concrete. Some of the highways you travel may be concrete. Concrete's used in highway bridges. If you cross a bridge on the interstate or if you cross a major river, chances are that is a concrete bridge. It may have a steel structure under it, or the structure itself may be concrete. Concrete can also be troweled smooth, polished, stained, and used as a finished floor. This example is in a restaurant, and they've basically polished the concrete, stained it, and then they don't have to put any other floor coverings on it. Some other uses for concrete: equipment foundations, building foundations, floors, walls, structural components of buildings. Concrete is also being used in 3D printing. It is now possible to 3D print homes and buildings using concrete. So concrete surrounds us in our daily lives. Basically, concrete is everywhere around us. From the foundation of your home to your basement floor to your sidewalk, again, maybe your driveway, the street in front of your home, the highways you travel on. Concrete is everywhere around us. And anywhere you see concrete, someone had to estimate the amount of concrete required for the project. This is where math comes into concrete. And estimating concrete is an essential part of any concrete project. Now, who estimates concrete? In some cases, it's the construction estimator or the project manager, a construction foreman, a job superintendent on a construction project, a carpenter, a cement finisher, or maybe even you getting ready to do a concrete project at home. For example, if you're going to pour a new driveway, you need to be able to estimate how much concrete it will take to do that driveway. So how is concrete measured? If you order concrete, you're going to order it by the cubic yard. Think of a cubic yard in terms of a box that's 3 foot long, 3 foot wide, and 3 foot tall. And to find the volume of this box or cube, you're going to multiply the length times width times height. So in this case, you'd multiply 3 times 3 times 3, and you get 27. So basically, this 3 foot cube contains 27 cubic feet. If you're looking at a cubic yard, there are 27 cubic feet in a cubic yard. Keep this number in mind for later because you're going to need 27 again. Here's a better description of a cubic yard. Again, just think of a box or a cube that's 3 foot wide, 3 foot deep, 3 foot tall, 3 by 3 by 3. And in that box, you will have 27 1 cubic foot boxes to take up space. So let's look at the steps to estimating concrete. Step 1. Determine the required size of the concrete pour. What's the length? What's the width? And what's the thickness or the height? So here's a problem to work out. A customer hires you to pour a concrete foundation that is 100 feet long, 2 feet wide, and 2 feet thick. How many yards of concrete will it take to pour the foundation? So the first thing you have to do is find the length, which is 100 feet, and the width, which is 2 feet, and the thickness or height, which is also 2 feet. So multiply your length times width times height. 100 times 2 times 2 equals 400. So this is the number of cubic feet of concrete required. Now again, concrete is measured in cubic yards. So now you have to determine how many cubic yards this is. So our final step is convert cubic feet to cubic yards. To do this, divide your total cubic feet by 27. So 400 divided by 27 equals 14.81 cubic yards. Now, if you forget to convert to cubic yards and you just stop at 400 and you order your concrete, they're going to send you 40 concrete trucks, as each truck hauls about 10 yards. What are you going to do with all that concrete? So remember, once you get your cubic feet, divide by 27, and that will give you your cubic yardage. So here's your formula to remember. Length times width times height equals cubic feet. Divide the cubic feet by 27, and that will give you cubic yards. So let's try another one. A customer hires you to pour a concrete foundation that is 300 feet long, 2 feet wide, and 1 foot thick. How are you going to estimate the cubic yards of concrete required to complete the project? First of all, you have to find the length. What is the length? It's 300 feet. What's the width? It's 2 feet. And what is the thickness or the height? It is 1 foot. So multiply 300 times 2 times 1. You've got 600 cubic feet of concrete. So 600 divided by 27 is 22.22 cubic yards. Again, remember, if you don't convert your cubic feet to cubic yards, you're going to have a problem when the concrete shows up. So let's try one on your own. A customer has hired you to pour an equipment foundation that is 40 feet long, 8 feet wide, and 3 feet thick. How many cubic yards of concrete will you need to complete the foundation? Remember, after you multiply your length times width times height to determine the cubic feet, be sure to divide the cubic feet by 27. So happy estimating. Now you've got the basics of estimating concrete, and you can take the basics and with a little bit of time and experience be able to estimate almost any size concrete pour. So happy estimating.